Alright, welcome back. This is episode 11 of the Masochist series. Just to give you guys an update of where we left off, we just got our first win in gold last episode, in episode 10. And we did just pull packs near the last episode, or near the end of the last episode. So just to start you guys off with a deck update, I did decide to throw in the Jabbing Panda, just because it does have like a decent effect to gain attack. And then I'm actually going to remove 3 cards from where we left off. I'm going to remove the C-String, just because I feel like it's not coming up ever. And we can't really push for game because it summons warriors in defense. And then since we're removing him, we're going to remove the Amazoness trainee. And then Jack Frost as well, just because Jack Frost is kind of more of a defensive card. I was pretty close to leaving him in and taking out the Arcana Force, but for now we're going to rock out with the Arcana Force just because it's a little bit bigger. So yeah, and so this is our deck, starting with episode 11. We did pull a lot more 1800 beaters last episode, with the Rhino and then one other guy, I believe. We do have more attack power for actually trying to go in and clearing out games, if we actually have the ability to try to push. And that's what we're kind of trying to do. I feel like we've gotten in too many positions where actually have an opponent that bricks that we just can't put enough damage on board because we brick, or just have like monsters that don't do anything. So I'm trying to play monsters that actually try to facilitate plays now. And already I'm seeing that I guess Vassal locks us out of the X deck, so that's unfortunate. I was gonna say we could go for like a synchro play or something, but unfortunately we can't do that with Vassal. We could go for a tribute summon though, so not super ideal with Arcana Force. Potentially having the damage our opponents take, but is what it is. And now I think about, we were playing against heroes, so we're just gonna surrender because we cannot play against heroes. I definitely could have seen it out a little bit more. And always cut the game if I wanted to, but I think I've seen heroes enough times. Oh, whoops. From opponent's deck. Yeah, this was just pretty standard hero pile. I can't talk today. So there was no point in wasting time waiting for that to get over. Also, our hand just wasn't the best. We had nothing really to go into that would have been able to actually like match heroes. I think we really need to pull our trap cards because our traps actually like facilitate some plays. This is my first time actually seeing the Sue ship for once, so that's kind of nice. I think I'm going to start with Legend though, just because he actually has a little bit of defense, and I don't want to throw out my 2000 beater right away. So. Potentially I can actually go into a synchro next turn if I need to get over a bigger monster. So he's playing Archfiends. Fortunately, it is what it is. Run Frex Slime isn't like make or break for our deck, for sure, so I don't hate that. So they're playing DDs, interesting, okay. They might just be playing the Archfiend as like just a basic removal card, honestly. I'm surprised they're playing it though, because I don't think DDs normally play that. I guess it is a Fiend and a Pendulum, so it's not like that crazy. It's just a little surprising, because I feel like they could play other stuff option opposed to that. will say it's not looking great for us. No, I almost selected my own monster thinking I was activating the Nordic relic that makes my monster's attack the same as his. I think we actually have a chance now though, just because he crashed his guy. That definitely gives us less chance. But it is what it is. Not terrible. Okay. Unfortunately, our synchro does not actually save us here. Actually, no, it does. I forgot. We've actually never summoned it against like a playable deck before, but I forgot it actually has an effect that actually does come up. So, sure, why not? Get that back out here. I think I've actually ever summoned my Paleozoic before until now. Just because of the fact that... Wait, what? Am I locked? Oh, yeah. Locks me out of the extra deck. That's really disappointing. Okay, well. Unfortunately, they didn't play into that zone. I think we're in a bit of trouble now, then. I feel like this trap card makes it so we actually not only does it lock us out of the extra deck, but we can't target them with spell or trap effects, which makes it so like all my trap cards are worthless because most of my stuff targets, at least the useful ones are. Yeah, okay, so they definitely have it. I don't think we'll see us come back from that one. DD is even when they're playing more casual than like the most competitive DD strategy, we just can't out that. They're also just getting too many like cards every turn as well. They had like way more card advantage on us, which is probably gonna be every deck, but still. This is a really good hand. Sadly, we are going second, but we did pull the Bull Blader and then some pretty decent trap cards. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what they messed up there. I kind of stopped paying attention to their combo, but they did surrender, so we do get some packs. I will take that. Let's see those basic spell and traps. Give me a fissure. Give me a ring of destruction. Give me something. Doomsday Horror. This is not what I needed. And Gearfried the Swordsman. We cannot even summon that. That's unfortunate, but that is okay. We are more so looking forward to the Master Pack anyways. So that's totally fine with us. Rarity upgrade. Okay, first two cards. I don't think this does anything for us. Yeah, that's an adventurous card, and then this. Create any number of ice counters equal to the number of water monsters you control, which would be 1. Place them face up on opponent's monsters. Yeah, that does nothing for us. Let's save the Hollis for last. These are both garbage. 2100 wall, but that doesn't do anything for us anymore. Unfortunately, Tearlaments. This is just an 1800 spellcaster. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can remove from play 1 monster with mystery attack from your graveyard to destroy that special summon monster. Okay, that's interesting. That means that our dark monster that we just pulled is potentially a target for this, but I feel like that's just so inconsistent. One thing I'm thinking of is I do have that Charmer card, that Wind, like 1500 attack, and then it can just special summon itself if I control a spellcaster. That's level 4. So either way, it's going in because it's 1800. But yeah. Also, this actually we could use. Just because we have a monster that becomes Visa Starfrost. But it would be a very niche scenario. Although that's like our entire deck right now, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Cosmic Quasar Dragon. This will never come up in this series. This is not the series for that card. But okay, cool pull either way, I guess. Actually, I think the 1800 monster is honestly a better pull. Just for what we're rocking out with. Yeah, this does have a mystery attack and defense, so. If only I could get into the grave easier, that would be really nice. Unfortunately, we can't. So yeah, and then. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Ranryu, if you control a spellcaster, you can just special summon it. It's not terrible. That could definitely like come up. I'm not sure what I'd want to get rid of though, is the issue at the moment. think I might get rid of telepathic power, actually. I think this is just too slow of a card. At least the layer wire we can actually use like whenever it goes live. But telepathic power is just too slow. We have to wait for them to out one of our monsters by battle. I just feel like that's not a good strategy. And this is just a Book of Moon, so it is a consideration. I'll think about putting it in later. I don't think I'm going to put it in right away. That's not terrible. So yeah, some decent pulls. Just go back in right away. See what we can do. The only reason I wouldn't want to put it in as well is just because I feel like I don't know if a Book of Moon actually helps our deck that much. I know like it would help like I know Book of Moons are normally like really powerful, but like for our deck we have to actually worry about them outing the monster, seeing if the defense is like too low or not, because that actually matters for us because we don't have like huge guys. We are facing a guy with a 60 card deck, so either playing grass or they're just playing a bunch of junk. Could be okay. Well, playing Millennium. Setting the Molcharmi in the Spell and Trap Zone. That's an interesting strategy. We are 2,000 points down though, so that's a good sign for us. It's a great sign for us, actually. So we are off of monster effects, unfortunately, because of their Gaia. They got that Ankh. Okay, that's a complete 40%. I don't know what we do to that. Yeah, they just have game. We unfortunately can't out that. Monster negate, Spell Trap negate, and then I'm complete board wipe. We can't play through that. So we just have to go to the next game. I was thinking with just the deck size, maybe it's something we could add, but unfortunately not. Let's go first. Let's see if we can draw those good traps. We are actually playing someone in silver at the moment. They are trying to rank up, unfortunately, so there's a good chance they're playing something good, but who knows. Never want to underestimate the Duke. Unfortunately, we drew both of our level 1 tuners that just do nothing. That is like pretty bad for us. I've been considering taking these guys out. The only reason I'm not is just because our Crystron has done so much for us so far, and it actually has like a decent effect. The only problem is they're very slow. Like, I have to waste a normal summon on them, and they really don't do anything outside of that. In unfortunately. So I might have to just ditch that strategy altogether. Okay, they are trying to play Genki. It's pretty bad for me. That's a pretty strong card. Probably that's already better than everything else we got. Lyralisk, okay. Took a little longer than expected, but we did come out with the L. Oh, I forgot to switch the tuner out for another card. I completely forgot about that. It's fine, we just won't draw it. Exactly as expected. Drawing our one Garnet that we're playing, totally fine. Feels bad just summoning the Bullet Blader. I'd really like to save it, but it is what it is. Hopefully they can't, hopefully they get scared of attacking Bullet Blader and just pass turn, who knows. I don't think that's actually gonna happen, but ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen someone play this card before. I know of it, but... Oh wait, this is just basic, like, add for the deck. I completely forgot about that. It's only useful, like, as the first card you activate. Yeah, we can't beat Centurion. We've been down this path too many times. Just gonna speed things along a little bit. We did get our new spellcaster. I think I'm just gonna start with that. Save these cards for later. I maybe should have started with the Sue ship instead, just in case we draw our dragon to play later. Wait, did I actually put that in? I did not. I'm gonna put the dragon in and take out Rider of the Stormwinds. I think after this duel, if I remember, I'm gonna try my best to remember after this duel to put that in. It's gonna be pretty soon as well, because I think I'm just gonna forfeit. Yeah, I'm not wasting time. Here we go. Just put it right in here. One more janky 2-card combo to play. We have to draw 2 specific cards. Should be fun. It should work out in my favor. I keep telling to myself. I don't think we're doing anything about this, so I'll just go to the next game. We do have a 2100 wall, so I think we just start with that. Old reliable, what do you call him? I think we've all seen the Cybers combo enough times to know where that goes. Jeez. It was just because of Shifter, guys. It was just the Shifter. If they didn't have Shifter, we totally would have had the game. Yeah. We did finally open up with the bottomless trap hole going first, so that makes me a little hopeful. See what red eyes they bring out. Oh, the tune. They already used their normal summon, so I think I just use this. They are locked out of red eyes fusion. And hopefully, if they are on tune, maybe that just like blocks them out of their hand. Because they might have needed that to summon some of their tune monsters from their hand. That's great for us. Luckily, we did draw our one spell trap removal in the entire deck. We just need to draw a pendulum to actually go with it, unfortunately. Which we are playing for at the moment, so. Yeah, they're just gonna pass turn. I think that's might be just one of them that can't attack right away. 7 versus. So Mirage does get over, so I guess we just go with that for now. First blood, we are getting in. The good thing about this as well, even if they attack directly, they don't deal that much damage to me, which is really nice. So. Okay, that's fine. I'm surprised they're playing that. I don't know if Toon decks normally play 1 day of peace. It's kind of strange. I guess I'll take it. It's not a huge deal, but it's just kind of strange. Oh, they didn't flash. Okay. For sure, I can still destroy monsters by battle with this, right? Yeah. It's interesting. Okay. So what does this guy go down to? 300 attack? Okay. Actually, I just realized I could have linked using Gallus and Visa to lower this guy's attack. I should have thought about that, I suppose, in advance. That is fine with me. I could actually still do it now. I think that's what I'm going to do, just because in case they don't have an out for El Mirage, except by crashing, because they could try to crash and then use their Toon Wall to protect their monster, which would be really bad for me. Probably thought that I might have like some kind of like synchro or seize play, like a rank 3 or synchro 7 or something. Okay, well, is that a different person who's that on us? Nope. Here, this is okay. Lots of people are playing Raigeki. That's fair. That's the popular card in gold. I think that just is game done though. That's really bad for us. I forgot that it had that effect. Yep, that's just game. unfortunate. We did try though. Oh. I was not expecting that. Boot up soldier. I haven't seen this in like forever. So they might just be playing junk. I thought they were going to be playing like an actual Time Thief deck. Okay. That works for me. If they just want to attack into our stuff, if they bricked, you know, I will definitely take that. Still don't have skills. Is what it is. Can't win them all. I decided not to go for the Gaga Samurai just because we have game next turn anyways. Either way, it's 2 turns, it won't have made a difference to do it this round. Funny enough, we actually could go for, if we summon Mental Tuner, we could go for, actually I guess the Star Bonder works too. We can actually go for a level 11 Synchro, the Trishula, which would be kind of funny, but we definitely don't need to do that. They were attacking against our stronger monster anyways, so I'm not really sure the reasoning behind them doing that, but I guess they figured that I have game anyways, so totally fine. I'm just gonna summon it just because I haven't been able to yet, because I think it's funny. Show off their prismatic. Sadly, no animation, but it is what it is. hopefully get more points from playing Prismatic. That way maybe we get more legacy packs. Who knows? I don't even remember how these are pointed. Okay. Never mind. I'm thinking of Duel Links. Whenever you summon a shiny card, you get extra points. Oh well. For now, we do get our 2 legacy packs, so I will rip those right open. Not great. This card is definitely playable. This is an actual 1900 attack monster, and it's a warrior. Getting close to putting the C string back in, but I don't think we're quite there yet. I think we actually need some like rank 4s before we do that. And this actually has removal, so I'm gonna look at see if we have any spells that do anything at all. I think we have one that like is like 15, adds 1500 when you attack a face down defense position monster. For level 3 or lower normal monster control battles during damage step, you can pay life points in multiples of 100. The attack of your opponent's monster is reduced by the amount of life points you paid until the end phase. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what kind of normal monsters we have. That might be a consideration. Just because we have probably a few garbage cards, but I feel like that's... No, I don't think it's worth considering, just because it would be hard to draw consistently, so I don't think it's worth even using. This card is definitely worth using. I think we might throw a C-string back in if this is what we got, because we can use Gaga Samurai with this to gain an extra 1000, which basically makes it an extra 2000 damage. We'd be swinging for, because Gaga Cowboy can obviously, or Samurai can attack twice. Flawless Perfection is actually a consideration, just because we might set monsters, but at this point it might be too slow. Okay. So we might just have the Heroic Sword and the 1900 Warrior to put in. Definitely getting quite a few warriors, which I won't complain about. So I'll put that in. That's going in for sure. I'm just gonna look up what equip spells we have really quick. That's from a pack we can't use. We just have this, which isn't fantastic. Question is though, would I rather use this over Vylon Stella? I think the answer to that is maybe. And it's any card as well. I feel like just based off that, it might be worth playing. But I'm gonna hold off for now. Just because it is decent. But I don't think it's worth playing just yet. And I'm gonna throw in our warriors back into the deck. I think honestly I might get rid of the our tuner that just doesn't do much. Arcana Force I think I have to take out just because this doesn't actually help us win the game. I feel like a lot of the time. I think Retribute Summoned did one duel so far and it didn't help us too much. So it's just kind of slow. It is like a really bad Kribo, so I understand it. So like it has its purpose, but we're trying to win games, and it's not really helping us do that at this point. I can honestly say the same for Metal Reflex Slime as well. It doesn't really do anything on the board, unfortunately. Although I think I'll keep it in just because it's a special summon. So we might need it for like a tribute. Regenesis Dragon is the one that is kind of catching my eye that it's kind of a dead card at this point. Definitely could come up in the future, but I think for now I just will leave it out. The only other thing I'm maybe considering is either Gallus or the trainee, which I just put in the trainee, so it feels kind of weird just taking it out, but I feel like we do have enough warriors maybe, although probably not. I think I'll leave it in. I might take out the Ran Ryu for now, though. I'll save it for later in case we consider it later on. Okay. So that's looking good. I will also save this, I suppose. I don't think Flawless Perfection will ever come up, but just in case we get some kind of like just any card that can summon a normal monster, it might be useful. But we don't really have any kind of strategy like that at the moment, so I don't think it's really useful to us. Solid hand already. I'm really liking the looks of what our deck's like turning out to be, where we actually have like decent cards to play. I'm gonna save my Pendulum for sure. I actually think surprisingly enough I start with the Xiaoxi. Let's end on that. We did start with the dud, so that's not too bad. Unfortunately, the card sleeves are not building confidence in me. None of their cosmetics are making me feel good. But they are on a 60 card pile, so it could be anything at this point. Okay. Not a great start for us. They're just removing my ghost stock. Okay. That's fine. So you know what? I'm gonna banish your card. Yeah, get out of here. Now we're even. Oh. We just shouldn't have done anything at all at that point, I guess. I guess level 4. Or any builds all level 4. Unless they're on... If they're actually on the K9, they got me good, I guess. They're playing Cubics. This changes everything. We do have a chance, I think. Or maybe not. There's a good chance maybe they're just playing Radiant Typhoon as like a small engine, though. Same with the actual... the Fallen card. I think they're actually on Cubics. I think they're just playing a lot of non-engine to make up for the fact that Cubics are pretty bad. Okay. If they're actually just about to set cards to pass them, we might be in a pretty good position. Okay. Either way, we can out our opponent's launcher with Bullblader, even if that's the seed, which I'm thinking there's a good chance it is, because they just set it to pass. So we actually do have an out for that. There it is. I think ours works still. Yep. Perfect. We will not be flustered by their seed. Dude, another one? Like, it's fine. what it is. We can't really do much against that. Seeing as they're just gonna destroy my monster with the spell, I'm gonna go in with the centipede, I guess. Gonna protect the sous ship, I suppose. There we go. Maybe I should have started with the sous ship. Who knows? The only reason I'm going in with the fairy is just because as soon as they see the sous ship, they're definitely activating the spell card to pop it. I think if they see just another 1700, they're gonna try to hold off on it. So I'm just trying to get in damage each turn where I can. I think we do have a good chance of actually winning this duel, though. I don't even know what to pick at this point. I guess just 4. But I don't know. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Does work for me. Now we just chain the dud. They were going to be able to attack over my monster anyways, so... Starting to feel less confident in our chances of winning at this point. As we can crumble sometimes. I think I just have to summon this so we don't die. That was very unfortunate. Kind of what I thought was going to happen. That's just game. Jeez. I thought there was a chance there. Anyways, I think I'm just going to wrap up there. Thank you all for watching again. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.